Well, here we are in the portable hideout, sitting under a cottonwood tree. And it's a beautiful day. Sunshine, some clouds, great big, beautiful, puffy clouds. Friends of mine who are pilots say you don't want to fly through those. They're very turbulent. But it's that turbulence that makes the beauty, isn't it? Yeah. So, for those of you who lead turbulent lives, you might keep in mind you don't necessarily need to promote more turbulence or even the turbulence you've got unless it's good turbulence. I promote some turbulence, as we all know. Successfully lobbying and being a successful native rights activist means promoting turbulence in somebody's life. And yeah, it comes to happen in my own. But it's good turbulence. Drugs, alcohol, picking on yourself when there are gajillion trolls who will line up to do it for you. No, don't need that. But good turbulence that makes good changes happen, that makes people, especially us indigenous, realize the amount of power we each still have and that our cultures still have. That's good turbulence. And we need to promote that. Back in 2016, we had the DAPL thing here, Dakota Access Pipeline. That coming together and demonstrations and all that, the prayers, that was a partial answer to my Sundance Obache. And Obache is a sacred commitment to do a thing. And when we Sundance, at least the first 4 years, that's like my ate used to say, divinity school for a Christian missionary. And that's where we learn to carry our pipes and do basic ceremonies, and it's our starting point. And you do that 4 straight years, no breaks for any reason whatsoever. And boy, that'll promote some turbulence. When you tell an employer, I must be gone from so-and-so date to so-and-so date. Some of them might say, well, you don't have a week off coming. You know, the answer is really simple. You quit. Right at the time you leave. And they'll yell and holler and jump up and down and scream. You can't do that. Trust me, as long as there are temporary agencies, you can keep going. I did it. I lived on next to nothing, and I still do. I serve on a nonprofit board as the head of it, and I also serve as the head of Indian Made Products Incorporated, which has its own channel here, by the way, for $1 a month. I live on next to nothing. I don't take much for myself. Most of my clothes come from my favorite couturier, which is various and sundry secondhand stores. They're good quality. The sweatshirt I'm wearing is Chaps. If you know how to shop, you can find some really excellent clothes there. I love silk shirts. Well, silk shirts aren't very fashionable now, so you don't find many of them there, but I keep looking, and every once in a while I find one. You can buy a $50 or $60 shirt for $3 or $4 if you know where to look and how. That's a kind of turbulence. But back to the DAPL thing. That was, as I said, a partial answer. It was about indigenous people standing up for themselves and each other in the traditional way and finding out just how powerful, how strong we really still are, and our cultures still are. This is a subject I will make more videos on, but that's enough for now. Just remember, turbulence in your own life can create beauty. It isn't what happens to you, it's how you respond. We'll talk later.